immigrants contribute so much to this country. I mean, we were founded by immigrants.
Hi, my name is Camila Vargas, and I'm an undergraduate student here at George Washington University. And today I'll be asking students on campus questions on immigration policy. Do you know if undocumented workers pay taxes?
As I don't think they do.
Yes.
No, they don't.
I don't really know, to be honest.
Yes.
Yes.
You guys are correct. Undocumented workers do pay taxes. In 2023, undocumented immigrants paid a total of $90 billion in taxes.
Billion?
Yep. So do you think these undocumented immigrants benefit from Social Security?
No.
No, I know that they don't take any from Social Security.
No, they
Yeah.
can't because they don't have a
They don't have a
Security
social
number.
security number.
That would be correct. So they contribute that much money, but they get nothing out of it. And do you think the U.S. has an open border?
No.
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 No, not at the moment.
Have you heard in like the presidential election or regular political rhetoric, like the term open border being thrown around as
Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like, especially, if you turn on Fox News, I hear them go like, oh, it's basically an open border. Like, they're letting everyone in, which is not true. Like, I mean, my parents immigrated to the U.S. Like, they've told me how hard the process is. It's not like they're like letting anyone in. And a lot of people actually get turned away.
I think it comes from a lot of people not really understanding the problem, and therefore they're able to utilize buzzwords to like dumb down things when it's a very complex issue.
who is immigration policy set by?
From one of the departments, the government,
Do you think it's the federal or state government?
federal.
Federal.
And under the federal government, which branch or branches?
Maybe like executive.
Yeah, I was gonna say-
congressional, like
Executive.
Executive and
Congress.
Executive branch, all the bureaucrats there, so like DHS, ICE, the president, stuff like that.
Are you aware of any recent executive orders from the Trump administration on immigration?
Like I've seen him talk about doing a bunch. I feel like there's a lot of executive orders. Actually, there's 103 to date, and it's pretty overwhelming to keep up with them.
We tried to do the one with birthright citizenship. They got rid of asylum, sanctuary cities, all that stuff.
Do you think immigration policy should be so heavily influenced by executive orders by the executive branch?
No, I think Congress should be taking care of it. I know that there was a bipartisan bill that was constructive in a bipartisan matter with Democrats and Republicans, and the guy pretty much said, "No, don't like get anything done." And it's kind of disappointing that nowadays immigration is such a controversial, topic. I mean, so many people contribute to this country, and that's what makes this country great.
Have you heard any anti-immigrant rhetoric in the media?
Yeah, a lot.
Absolutely, yes, everywhere.
Oh yeah, like definitely, especially like during the presidential election, like that was like a very big message that was being pushed.
Yes, definitely painting undocumented people as like violent gang members.
I feel like obviously it depends on what media outlet, but yeah, I mean, obviously like the more right, like Fox News, for example, definitely.
Do you think fears about immigrants are based on fact or misinformation?
I think in terms of immigrants, like especially illegal immigrants, it's a really easy scapegoat for like political parties to use. And I feel like, even if they're not causing as much harm as the media is saying they are, like they've become like a really important like political weapon. And that's like kind of unfortunate.
As the daughter of two immigrants, definitely misinformation, because I feel like what's like how immigrants are portrayed in the media is kind of like, obviously it depends on what media, but I feel like they're almost portrayed as like, oh, they're taking our jobs, they're coming in, but like that's not necessarily always the case. And most of the time, like when people come here, like they're not looking to do those things, they're just looking to better their lives.
Did any part of this interview change your perspective on immigration policy currently in the U.S.?
I guess I learned that undocumented immigrants also pay taxes. So
Does that surprise you?
I mean, that surprises me because they're getting none of the benefits.
I think the biggest revelation was the $90 billion, just because I knew that like undocumented people pay taxes and immigrant workers pay taxes. I didn't know how much they contribute, and that's a huge amount of money that could be used for better things. And that the fact that they never get that back is super unfortunate. That's how our country is structured.
Yeah, I guess I always assumed like the political stigma around immigrants was like they're off the grid, undocumented, can't track them or anything. But like if they're paying taxes, like clearly that's not the case. Like that's new information for me. So like that's kind of eye opening for sure.
I would definitely agree. I mean, I feel like even some of the information that I didn't know, like, makes sense based on, like, my perception. Because, like, I feel like the problem isn't, like, we can't just, like, close all borders. That's not going to solve the issue. Like, we just need to find a better system. Because I feel like a lot of people don't understand that the immigration process is, like, very complicated. Like, it's not just, like, random people just coming into the country whenever they want at whatever time. Like, there's a lot more that has to do with it. So I feel like maybe if people understand that more, they would, like, understand the situations that these people are in, and maybe, like, I don't know, have more empathy towards them.
No, girl. The system is so broken. It's just too much. But yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much.